thing your car not going through is somebody else's car not going through. That is the most embarrassing shit ever. Because, like, I got the money. Someone asked me to use their card to go get this thing for them. So you're like, all right, cool, let's do it. You go get it, card decline. And you don't know why. Because if it's on your end, you kind of know why it declined. On their end, it could be anything. It could be the wrong pin. It could be credits maxed out. It could be they cut the card. It could be anything. Card decline. And now you gotta call this motherfucker. Hope they answer to tell them, yo, why the card not working? And then it's never when you call them the first time, they don't never answer.
Darkside made this?
This the rant of the real. Everybody telling lies, the truth first, so it's fuck how they do feel. Or you for real? Man, put that on your mama, you a gangster and you got more shit for real. This the rant of the real. Everybody telling lies, the truth first, so it's fuck how they do feel. Or you for real? Man, put that on your mama, you a gangster and you got more shit for real.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Rant to the Real, the podcast where real niggas get on here and rant. This is the number one pod in the history. It's the number one pod in the top 50 podcasts. You don't need to look that up. Google is wrong. I am your host, Uncle Chive, the hardest working podcaster in the U.S. Now let's start your day off of eggs, bacon, vibes. I'm the fucking vibes. Where we at right now? We at 50... We're in the high 50s. Not that many people make it this far, but we made it here. And you guys made it here with me. So shout out to y'all. Y'all the real ones. You're the reason why we here and as big as we are at what we do here at Rant University. You know what I mean? Because we rant. And you niggas like to hear the shit that sometimes people think and nobody got the balls to say. Let's get into it, y'all. You know what I really like? I like seeing it because it pop up a lot. It's the dogs that can use the buttons. How you get your dog to do that? Like, they lay out they'll roll out a cloth, whatever. And then they just got like 7, 8 buttons. And the dog knows to press these buttons and then it gives them a series of commands. It'll jump on it and just be like, food, now, bitch. And then they'll spam the bitch button. Like, this dog knows exactly what the fuck it's saying. And how y'all get y'all dogs to do that shit? Is it years of training? Is it just a little bit of time? How do they know? Ain't dogs supposed to be colorblind? So how do they know what color is associated with this word? How do they know that this is the button that says it? If I move them around, will they know? $1 million questions. I gotta meet someone that actually has trained their dog to like really press them fucking buttons. That shit is dope to me. That shit pop up on my TikTok sometimes. And I really fuck with the birds, like the parakeets and shit. Or the talking shits. It's the one where it be knowing shit. Motherfucker just start saying words. It's like it know colors. It knows if it's rock or plastic or wood or just like it's crazy. How y'all train these animals? I'm trying to get to that level. Straight animal whisperer. Where you just, command the animals to listen on command and just know shit. That'd be really cool to have like I wouldn't say a full conversation, but you know if the dog could like straight up just hit a button and tell you exactly what it need, that'd be fucking dope. I like that. I fuck with that. I gotta learn how to do that shit. I really hate niggas that put RGB lights in their cars. Why the fuck is you riding around with these colors, bro? Like, they put the shits in the wheels. They get that little RGB little hubcap. They put the shit in the trim of the car. They put the shit on the inside. They put the shit on the logo. And they just driving down the street flashing colors and shit. Like, why? to be honest with you, RGB really ain't that cool. I like the RGB computers. With the niggas that be making their own computers and shit. Little fucking geeks. They be building their own fucking computer. And then they be putting the RGB and shit around on the body. I fuck with that. But when you put it on your car, you just look like a dick. In fact, you're like a douche. A lame fucking douche. Because what in your mind said, this a good idea? This the one, this the catch. Something or someone influenced you or said you should try this. And then you listened and fucking did it. Like, you should have never fucking did that. I hate you RGB light wearing motherfuckers. Why this guy go in the car? Like, I guess maybe on a fucking, like I said, on the computer, and then like maybe in your room. It shouldn't even be in your room. It should be like in a guest room or in the living room. Your bedroom shouldn't even have RGB because this shit is just fucking weird. For y'all who don't know what RGB is, it means red, green, blue. And it just flashes those colors or it changes those colors. Sometimes it's just a rainbow effect, but it's still RGB and it looks fucking dumb. Take that shit out your car. I never understand how a microwave works. Like, it's this metal box, right? You turn this metal box on, and then you just press start. Or you press the buttons, and it starts. And then it spins, it cooks your food, and then boom. My corn is cooked in 2 minutes. How is this a thing? This can't be healthy. Like, how is it they trust us with mini nukes? You ever put metal in the fucking microwave? You get them sparks and shit, get the arcing. It's not a cool sight. Sometimes on some like fucking day room absent-minded shit, you get them little aluminum foil little bags and shit you get with your food. Or like your sandwich, like a lot of chicken sandwiches come in a little aluminum foil bag, and then you like fuck it, throw it in the microwave, hit the button, and then it sounds like a fucking marching band is walking through. It's a thunderstorm in that fucking thing, and then you remember, oh shit, that's metal. But from what I was told the other day, I was told you can put metal in the microwave as long as it's only under 10 seconds or some shit like that. I mean, I'm not really looking forward to testing it out. Like I said, this microwave is a mini fucking nuke. But how do they trust us with this? What is the science of this? Where do they get these? Like, who came up with the idea to make radiation in a small dose and put it in kitchens? I don't think that was a smart idea. I know it's a lot of y'all that probably put some weird shit in the microwave, or you're some psychopaths that probably put a mouse or something in there, knowing you're not supposed to do that shit. But like, I want to do microwave experiments, doing some Mythbusters type shit. Just go out in the desert or something, get some extension cords, take a microwave and just throw shit in it and see what happens. Does it blow up? Does it melt? Does it catch on fire? How hard can we push this microwave? Can we put a microwave inside of a microwave? I want to try this. Gotta hit the desert. Go to Arizona. Just start blowing shit up out there. Maybe they'll let us do it. Who knows? Gotta trust this out. People, there comes to a point in your life where you have to set boundaries. You need to enforce those boundaries. When you set, like, everyone knows how they want to feel, how they want to be treated, and they want, you feel me? Like, you need to set boundaries, you need to set parameters, and you need to not move those. It doesn't matter who the person is, you should not move them. And anyone who's an obstacle to your success, you need to let them go and remove them. There are people and family members that I just don't speak to because there's boundaries. There's certain levels of things that I will and will not tolerate. There's a certain level of respect that is gonna be demanded, and if motherfuckers can't meet that, or they can't, you feel me, help you get to where you gotta go, you gotta cut motherfuckers off and you gotta enforce that boundaries. It hurts to, you feel me, to get rid of someone you love, but at the same time, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's hard to do that. I know it's easier said than done, and some people are kind of be like, what the fuck you talking about? You don't need to do any of that. Understand you can't always go up with every motherfucker, so you must set your boundaries, you must set your parameters. You gotta know, like, what you will and won't accept in the streets is the same thing you can't will and accept at home. A lot of y'all motherfuckers will push the boundaries and the lines for anyone, and no, once you set it, it's gotta stay there. Don't move the goalposts. It must always stay no matter what. A motherfucker can look at it, they can stand next to it, but they better not cross that fucking line. Anyone that's an obstacle to your success, let them motherfuckers go. Doesn't matter who it is, what they are, and what they do. If they gotta go, they gotta go. Whatever you focus on, you're gonna feel. Whatever you constantly sit there and harp on and constantly think about, and you let bullshit dredge and live in your mind, you're gonna feel that. You're gonna get everything you reap. Everything you sow, you're gonna reap. So if you put bullshit out there, and you constantly living in bullshit, and you, oh, my mom and my dad don't like me, shut up, bitch. Stop thinking about that. Everything you focus on, you're gonna feel. If you think about negative shit, if you think about whole shit, you're gonna get that back. Understand? If you constantly are sad, and you think about some sad shit all day, what the fuck you think's gonna happen? You think one day you're just gonna stop feeling that way? No. You gotta change the way what you focus on. Change the way you think. Find one thing, focus on it, get good at that thing, and then move on to the next thing. Don't focus on multiple things because it's too much and it's too hard. Focus on one task at a time. You feel me? If that one task is brushing your teeth, worry about that. Don't worry about nobody having breakfast. Don't worry about that shit. Brush your fucking teeth. Then move on to the next task. You gotta focus. You trust me. Whatever you focus on, you're gonna get back. You focus on the money, you're gonna get money. You focus on your family, you're gonna get family. You focus on negative, positive. You focus on negative bullshit, some whole shit. What the fuck do you think is gonna happen? Think positive in all aspects. Find the positive outcome. Even if it's a shitty thing, at least find something positive. Fuck it. If you can't, at least you're still alive. That's the positive at the end of the day. Find any reason to say something nice about a situation and don't focus on the bullshit. If you force yourself to smile, it tricks your brain, releases dopamines, and it will make you happier. You sit and focus on this bullshit, whole shit that don't get you paid from yesterday, crying about it because your pops ain't fuck with you. Stop being a bitch. Man up. Sometimes you gotta do things you don't want to do. But it is what it is. You feel me? You just gotta find the positive aspects. You gotta think TP at all times, man. Only focus on the positive things and get rid of all that negative bullshit. You gotta control your own emotions. A lot of bad things happen because you niggas can't control your emotions. Y'all let outside influence control how you think, how you move, how you act. And that's not how you're gonna get anywhere at all. You gotta control your own emotions. You can't blame other people for how you feel or how you end up because that's not their fault. That's not their job. It's not other people's responsibility to make you happy. Don't give someone so much power and that much responsibility. You know what I mean? You're insane if you think that it's someone else's job to make sure that you don't become upset. That's insanity. People need to control their own emotions. That's the reason. That's the problem with the world today is motherfuckers can't control their own emotions. They constantly blaming someone else for why they shit fucked up, and they want someone to blame for it, and it's not them, it's you. You can't handle the pressure, and you can't handle being in the kitchen. So when you get in a certain situation, you fly off the deep end, and you say, well, if they hadn't did this, this wouldn't have happened. No, if you had checked your own fucking emotions, it'll never happen to begin with. Honestly, the whole situation would have never even started if you never would have gotten your feelings about the whole shit to begin with. And that's the problem we have today, is they let that shit run wild. They let any and everybody run free, emotions unchecked. They do whatever the fuck they want, and they make it other people's responsibility as to why they upset. This makes zero fucking sense. You shouldn't burn a fucking city down because somebody said something you didn't like, and now you gotta burn the city down, and then you're gonna say, oh, well, that person called me a name, so I got upset, and I lit the fucking town on fire. No, that's some hoe shit. Get your emotions in order. I really, honestly believe that if you controlled your emotions, a lot of y'all wouldn't feel depressed or anxious and none of this shit. You need to figure out a way to turn it into a positive thing. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. I understand anxiety isn't a bad thing. That's your body telling you that the situation you're in is wrong. It's fucked up. But you motherfuckers make it seem like, well, I want to keep doing the fucked up thing and not feel this way. No. That's your natural response. Your body is literally telling you your shit is fucked. You need to control your emotion and you need to control your focus. I honestly believe depression is the inability to control focus. If you focus on bullshit, you'll be depressed. If you focus on what you don't have, you'll be upset because you don't have shit. Hence, you become depressed. Now, there are depressing situations, but you really don't have to sit there and focus on it. If you sit there and think about someone that died, tragically, normally, whatever, if they died and you sit there long enough and you think about it for 2 to 5 minutes, you'll become sad. You might even cry. And if you think about it longer, you become depressed. And what happened? You focused on the thing that made you sad. Now, mind you, it's not as black and white as I'm painting it out to be, but a lot of y'all depression is really just y'all focusing on the wrong shit, and y'all don't have the ability to control your fucking emotions. Get your emotions in check, get your focus in check, and I promise you'll have a happier outcome. Stop running wild, rampant, and free, and then wondering why shit not working. It's not working because you haven't been taught how to control and act and move accordingly in society. Your parents and the world let y'all do whatever the fuck y'all want. And then you became adults and realized don't nobody give a fuck about you no more. Ain't nobody gonna sit there and hold your hand. You cry. It is what it is. Hell, you eat. You don't. You die. It is the way it is. And you shouldn't feel like, oh, the world should stop spinning because you're upset and you're having a temper tantrum. Control your emotions. Honestly, control your focus, control your emotions. You'll be a lot happier. Remember, your emotions are your responsibility. Stop giving people that power. If you don't want to be upset, you don't want to be depressed, don't let other people have the ammunition to use it whenever the fuck they want. I think it's a hard stance, but I feel like a lot of these a lot of people wouldn't be as moved and upset and ready to fuck shit up if they were able to control their emotions. So what that this person dropped the F-bomb? So what if this person don't like gay people? So what if that person don't like straight people? What the fuck does it matter? Honestly, if you don't blow up and make the situation upset, it doesn't turn into some bullshit later on down the road. Control your emotions. Walk the fuck away. Have a better argument. There's nothing wrong with a great debate. Make them become the violent motherfucker. You don't become the ignorant motherfucker wanting to throw hands because someone called you a fucking faggot. Like, doesn't make any sense to me. throw better insults. Learn how to fucking chirp. There's other way. Make them the aggressors. You don't be the ignorant one sitting there getting into a Donnybrook because someone hurt your feelings. Control your emotions. You'll be a lot happier and less shit will get underneath your skin if you stop giving people the power to upset you. Doesn't shit upset me. You can't move my emotions. No human can. Because I refuse to let someone get that much power. Do people still make me upset? Yes. Inhale, exhale, move on. The way I see it is, if this happened to me 1,000 times, would I be mad 1,000 times? Probably not. So why be mad about it the first time? Treat every time like the 1,000th time. Just move on. It's not that big a deal. Cry about it later. Hit the gym. You motherfuckers really should hit the gym. Lose some weight. Throw your anger out on those fucking weights. Hit the gym bag. Hit the punching bag. Take a self-defense class. Throw some people around. Do things the right way. It's a great way to control your emotions. I'm trying to help y'all out. This is free game. This is free knowledge for y'all. And y'all niggas don't take it. You don't listen. You don't enjoy it. Life's a beach, and I'm here enjoying the rays. Getting your card declined in public is the worst. Like, you ever have your card, right? You go to buy some shit, and it's beep, decline. And when your card decline, it's not a normal decline. No, the entire world knows your card decline. It's lights, sirens, bells. The motherfucker that swiped your card be so happy to be like, your card's declined. Like, all right, hold on. Chill out. I got another one. But nah, they be quick to dub your shit. Like, yo, if your card ever declined in public for any reason, might have been you didn't have any bread, you probably locked the card and didn't unlock it in time, so it's still kind of locked. Or maybe the bank flagged this shit. Whatever the case may be. Or maybe you didn't even move. Maybe when you moved the money, it didn't move. It's still moving. It didn't get there all the way. But when your card decline, it's like the motherfucker that's trying to take the payment be too happy to tell you your shit declined. Like, them niggas live for that moment in the day. That 2-second moment when they can tell you your shit not valid, bro. You gotta look at their faces. They be dead ass happy to tell you your shit not valid. And the asshole part is they keep swiping sometimes. Like, nope. Them niggas that keep swiping your card, knowing damn well your piece not hitting, and it's just gonna keep swipe. Like, damn, bro. I know it's not about to. Give me a second. You know what's even worse than your card not going through? It's somebody else's card not going through. That is the most embarrassing shit ever. Cause like, I got the money. Someone asked me to use their card to go get this thing for them. So you're like, all right, cool, let's do it. You go get it. Card decline. And you don't know why. Because if it's on your end, you kind of know why it declined. On their end, it could be anything. It could be the wrong pin. It could be credits maxed out. It could be they cut the card. It could be anything. Card decline. And now you got to call this motherfucker. Hope they answer to tell them, yo, why the card not working? And then it's never, when you call them the first time, they don't never answer. Hell, sometimes the second time, they never answer. It's every single time you go to the store with somebody else's card, it always fucking declines, and they never answer the first time you call. Like, you knew this janky shit was not going to go through, and that's why you didn't answer me the first time, because you knew this shit. And that shit is embarrassing. Now you got to make this phone call. You holding up the fucking line. Got everybody sitting there all pissed off because you ain't got no money. They think you a broke boy. And you're like, nah, I ain't like that. So now you got to pull out your card, swipe your money on this thing that you didn't want to fucking buy in the first place. Then you take them to whatever the person the thing's about to buy it for. You're like, yo, what's up with this card? This shit don't fucking work. And they be like, oh, I give you the wrong card. Or it's some dumb shit. And then you be like, all right, pay me back. And then the nigga sit there and stare at you lost in the deep end like, what do you mean pay you back? Nigga, I ain't want to buy this to begin with. I only bought this because of embarrassment. Because you staring at this damn line, this card declining and shit. Because people think I'm broke. Hate that shit. using other people's cars and that shit don't fucking work. Get your shit together. People, you need to ask yourself, what's your purpose in life? What do you want for yourself? Not for everyone else, not for your family. Like, what do you want for yourself? When you look in the mirror, where the fuck do you want to be? Stop thinking about other people. I understand you want your family to be great. All right, cool. Stop thinking about, oh, I want my wife to be happy. All right, cool. I ain't fucking asked you that. I said, what do you want in life? What do you want for yourself? Yourself. What do you want yourself to be? Do you want to be a painter? Do you want to be a fucking artist? You want to build fucking rockets? Make dildos? What do you want to do? What is your purpose? Why are you alive? You can't possibly be here to just eat shit, sleep, die. Like, that's not your purpose. What do you think you are here for? Because everyone has a purpose. Whether you found it or not, whether you're interested in certain things or not, is not the point. The point is, what is your purpose? What do you want to see yourself? And honestly, once you figure that out, and after you've really sat down and thought about it, because it's not some shit that answer is going to take a second or two to come up with. Like, you ain't never going to have the answer to that question before the end of this pod. You got to really sit down, get a notebook, check this shit out, put your pros and cons, weigh it out, and really be like, yo, I want to do this or I want to do that, and then change your focus to that thing. If you see yourself wanting to fly airplanes, get fucking posters and pictures of airplanes and put it everywhere. Your drive will be, let me get in this fucking plane. Let me learn this shit. But as long as you have no drive, no focus, no goal, no nothing, you just gonna always be a fucking worker. And if you want to be a worker, that's perfectly fine, you feel me? The workers, we need workers. I need someone to take my fucking order with a smile on their face. But don't complain when you see niggas like me throwing money off the fucking Eiffel Tower because I fucking can. You know what I mean? Like, what's your purpose? What do you want? Where you want to go? And then fucking do it. Change your emotions and change your focus. And you'll be balling in no time. The goal is to flex on these hoes and stun on these haters. And then, when you get done doing that, you want to stun on these hoes and ball on these haters. Because we all serve a bigger fucking purpose than to just do the 9 to 5, the 12 to 12, day in, day out, punch a fucking clock. It's bigger than that. And you motherfuckers is so closed-minded, y'all don't fucking see it. And when you try to tell somebody some shit, motherfuckers don't want to hear it. Stop being uncultured swine. Learn some shit. Go read a fucking book. Or you can be poor. Stay doing your thing. Keep living your boring fucking peasant life. It's you. But I know you don't want to do that shit. And quite honestly, if you have the chance to escape a bullshit relationship, escape it. One of the best ways to stay poor is to pick a spouse that makes you feel guilty for working. You want to be poor? Go get you a poor bitch. Yeah, stay that fucking way. But if not, kick that bitch out. Shut up, ho. Go be poor with somebody else. Over here, we ballers. Niggas gotta change your mindset, change your focus. But alright, sure, we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna call it a day. We're gonna get the fuck out of here. But tune in next week. We got better content. We got amazing content to bang your fucking speakers.